Hi guys, welcome to another video training session. I am coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm an all-around cool guy. So I got another email from a guy on Facebook, and he's needing some advice. Just some general questions about conversation starters, phone number closing, dates, etc. So we're just going to work through these questions as fast as we can and as in as simple of manner as we can. I'm kind of holding the camera, so if it goes off my face, yeah, sorry about that. So here we go. What should I really talk about when I first meet a girl in a bar or in a group of friends? Okay, so what you need is an opener that's going to start the conversation. And I'm going to give you an opener that I use that I actually field tested the other day in the shopping mall, and it works quite well, even on moving targets. So here we go. Okay, so the opener, I got my little bit of notes down here to keep myself on track with what's going on. Okay, so guys, can I ask you a quick question? Do you mind? Okay. I gotta get going in a second, but this has just been absolutely just bothering me all day long. If you were dating a guy who still had feelings for his ex and kept a box of photos of him and his ex from a hotel holiday underneath his bed, like, how would you feel about that? That's your opener. And they're going to go blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And they're going to give you, like, oh, I wouldn't like it, I'd hate that. Or also say, how long have they been dating? And if they ask how long they've been dating, then you say, or how long him and his ex were together, rather, you say they're good at about 6 months. And they'll go like, oh, yeah, that's really bad. And you go like, yeah. And then that's basically your opener, and their responses will give you enough time to think of what else to say. So use that opener. It does work, and I have field tested it. And then after that you can say, yeah, I was just wondering because my buddy John, he called me up at like 3 a.m. and he was all upset. His girlfriend walked in the room, like, what are these box of photos, what are they doing? He freaked out, she freaked out, and he calls me up at 3 a.m. makes me his emotional tampon, and it's like, what do I do? And I was like, I'm not Oprah or anything, so I thought I'd get female opinion on this. That's what you say after their answer. So, give this a try. It does work. I tried it out heaps in the shopping mall. Okay, next question. When do you think is the best time to ask for a girl's phone number, especially the one you really like? You can't hide your interest in her. Okay, first of all, important tip. Do not show any interest to the target in a club setting or bar setting until after about 10 minutes of conversation. Because if you immediately walk up to her and start showing indicators of interest, IOIs, she's going to blow you off. So use indirect openers and opinion openers, kind of like, even the one I give you is kind of sketchy for bar settings because it requires effort on her part to respond to you. But if you do get a response, most of the time it's going to lock you in the set. That's why I said it's got about an 80% hook point chance, so it will work for you. So always go indirect. Since you're a beginner at this, practice with opinion openers and you should be fine. Change hands here. Okay, when's the best time to ask for a girl's number? After you ask for a girl's number, or when to ask for it, the good time is after you've been talking to her for about 20 minutes. And you wanna, unless you're having a really good conversation, you can end it. Throw in a false time constraint, like I showed you just a couple minutes ago with that opener, and say, yeah, I gotta get going in a second, but there's this really great coffee shop down the road. Yeah, it's make up the names. Like, I think a friend told me about it. It's Karma Cafe, and apparently you sit on these wooden logs and drink tea from these wooden cups. It's like Tibetan tea. It's supposed to be real zen-like and really great. But I'm gonna check this place out. And you should definitely tag along, just as long as you behave yourself. And then what do? You pull out your phone and you say, so enter your digits and I'll SMS you the details. Notice how I said digits. Why do I say digits? Because it goes under the radar. And because, number, yeah, this is kind of sketchy, so always say digits. And like physically hand her your phone. I mean, just like, don't ever ask for the number. Always assume she's going to give it to you. And then say, just enter your digits. The second you say enter your digits, you be in the process of putting the phone in her hand. And 9 chances out of 10, she'll grab it and be like, oh, okay, great, fantastic day. Put her number in and be like, okay, great, nice to see you. Say you'll SMS her because it's less effort on her part, unless you really feel you got a good connection with her when talking to her. Then you can give her a call the next day, and it's no problem. But most of the time, you're going to want to SMS her. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Is it a good move to show a girl that you like her the second time you meet her? Well, that all depends on the first interaction. If the first interaction was just a hi, or hey, how you going? How's your day? Then the second time you meet her, use the opinion opener I give you in the beginning of the video, and start stacking stories on top of that. DHV stories. What's a DHV story? It's a story that conveys attractive traits about yourself. You always want to start telling stories like that after you say your opener. Second time you meet her. Whenever I plan to ask a girl out, I'm always afraid of being rejected. What should I do about it? Okay, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to tell it to you because it's an unbelievable plan, and all my students, I tell them to do it, and that's the first 30 minutes of my boot camp when I take them out into the shopping mall. It's called the crash and burn method, and it's self-explanatory. This is what I want you to do to overcome your fear of rejection. I want you to go out, and I want you to literally crash and burn. If you see a girl, I want you to walk up to her, and I want you to say, I want you to reject me. I want you to reject me as hard and as nasty as you possibly can. Say that, and then just see what her reaction is, because you're asking for the rejection, and you're going to get rejected. Sometimes. I've tried it out before, and I've gotten in a 20-minute conversation with a girl, walked away with a phone number and an instant date. You'd be surprised how that could be turned around. But I want you to do that. I want you to go out tomorrow, tonight, today, this weekend, whenever you have time free, and I want you to crash and burn. I want you to crash and burn 10 times so you get used to rejection, because you can't play the game if you're not going to accept rejection and failure. You're going to fail 80% of the time and succeed 20% of the time. It sucks, but at the beginning, that's how it's going to be for a while. But the payoff is absolutely amazing. So stick to it and don't give up. Go out there and crash and burn. So that way, if you get rejected, who cares? Brush it off, move on. Next. Alright, and that was it. So I hope this video has helped you out. If you have any other questions, leave a comment down below. Most the comment box over there has vanished from YouTube. It's all down here now. So leave a comment or message me to my inbox, and I hope you go out and give this a try. Let me know how you get on. Practice and enjoy. Oh, don't forget to head over to Alex Colson's website, succeedatdating.com. Till next time, see you soon.